And initially I was quite angry about it. I was, someone who'd looked after themselves for certainly the last decade of their life really, really well. And then to get that kind of diagnosis felt like a bit of a slap in the face. My name's Keegan Hirst, and I'm sitting down with Attitude to discuss my body, my health, my fitness. Favourite part of my body is my eyes. They always give you a good indication of how I'm feeling. I can't really hide it, even though they do go a bit small when I laugh. Least favourite, I would probably go chest. It was something that I really struggled to grow when I was younger. I always wanted a big chest for whatever reason. I don't know if it's because I found them attractive or what, but I always wanted one. And no matter what I did, I couldn't seem to make it grow. So I've kind of come to peace with it now. The lads at rugby used to once brought me a bra for training as well, because they knew that I was always trying to doing chest press. Rugby's had a big impact on my body. I've got a couple of false ankles, the synthetic ankle ligaments that are in there. After reconstructions, I've got a herniated disc in my back. And then I've just got loads of general wear and tear and arthritis in places that a 36-year-old man should not have arthritis. But all that said, I loved every minute of my rugby career, and it's just to guess a bit of a hangover. It's not ideal for squatting down and everything creaking and cracking, but it just means I can't sneak up on people. So over the last decade, my body has certainly changed in what it can do, much more than how it looks. It's probably not changed that much in how it looks. It's kind of fluctuated, but it certainly can't do as much as it could do. It's not as strong, it's not as fit, but I think I have a better relationship with my body now than I ever have done before. I appreciate it. I'm grateful for what it can do. You can either look at it as an instrument or as an ornament, and I certainly look at mine more as an instrument now rather than something that's just aesthetically pleasing or not. I was recently diagnosed with dilated cardiomyopathy and heart failure, it's pretty serious, really. It's to do with how well your heart pumps blood around your body, and it means that your heart's not been getting enough blood. So I was struggling. I was getting out of breath. I couldn't even go upstairs without getting really out of breath. I couldn't train. I couldn't do anything. So I went to the doctors, went through all the scans and everything, got the diagnosis, and the prognosis is that hopefully I should live for a good while yet. I've got to be on loads of medication. I'll have to be on medication for the rest of my life. I've got to manage lifestyle, and at the minute I'm not able to train or anything, but hopefully going forward that won't always be the case. So I'm choosing to be optimistic about it. My health was something I always took for granted. Being a coach, being an ex-professional athlete, it was something that was a part of my identity and something that I was very comfortable and competent at doing. So I just took it for granted, and then that has been taken away. And initially I was quite angry about it. I was, someone who'd looked after themselves for certainly the last decade of their life really, really well. And then to get that kind of diagnosis felt like a bit of a slap in the face. But what I've actually come to realise is it would have been much worse if I had not looked after myself. I'm very grateful that I have looked after myself. I'm very grateful that it's a big part of who I am and what I'm about. And I am having to tweak my identity around training and what I can and can't do. But, I'm choosing to be curious and excited about it rather than being disappointed and disgruntled with it. So it's certainly changed things. It's a bit of a curveball. It's not something I was expecting at 36 years old, but improvise, adapt and overcome, right?